Hello, my beautiful Divine Collective. This is Phoenix Dragon Queen coming to you with an Isis and her companions read. I also wanted to remind you guys as an announcement, once I reach 100 subscribers, I will go live for the first time. I would really like to interact with some of you. So please, if you can, take a moment and just drop me a line on the community tab. Let me know what time zone you're in so that I can find a time that is doable for the majority of the collective, okay? So pass the word, share the channel. Once I reach 100 subscribers, we will do our first live. All right, Queen Isis, what would you like to tell the beautiful Divine Collective today? We have Divine Guidance, or Divine Guardian, sorry about that, Divine Guardian. The Brother in Darkness, Serpent of Fire, Spirit of Isis, Lady of the Stars, Enter the Chamber of Healing, Divine Destiny, Truths Unveiled. They want me to take all of these. Okay, so I'm going to have to move this over for a moment here. So after Divine Destiny was Truths Unveiled, then Mother of Life, Ancient Power Mysteries, Rising Sun, one more Isis to make it even. Scales of Balance. Lovely. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. We are all being tested, especially in the community, in the spiritual community. We are definitely being tested. To my fellow readers and oracles, please be mindful of the messages that you're giving and the intention behind the messages that you're giving, because we are all being tested. Okay? Stay true blue. Divine Guardian, protection of the winged mother. You have the protection that you need to go forth with your new life. Don't be afraid to start something new. The Brother in Darkness, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. A lot of us, well, I've pretty much learned how to do it, but a lot of the collective still need to understand the balance between their feminine energy and their masculine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, you have both of those energies and you need to learn how to combine them. Okay? Serpent of Fire, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Okay, that fire is a major thing that comes up in all of my reads. A lot of us are still angry. We still have a lot of fire that we need to learn how to put down to a smoldering ember. Okay? If you're angry because of past hurts, then you must let it go. If you're using your fire to propel you to do something positive for your life, learn something new, you're pushing yourself to better yourself, that's a different thing. So everyone needs to be mindful of that fire energy that they carry within, including myself. Okay? Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. You can do it. She's there to help you. You just keep moving forward, keep thinking positively, keep having, like I said, it's the intention behind what you're doing. Are you doing something to better yourself in a positive way, or are you doing something just to rub it in somebody's face that you're better than they are? Because if you're doing it for those reasons, then it's not going to work out because the intent behind it is negative. Okay? You always want to take every endeavor with a positive heart posture, a positive intention behind what you are doing. Then it will grow. Okay? Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Again, tap into that feminine energy. The feminine as a whole has just been completely erased from history, from time. Most of the time actually all of the time in the Bible, other than Mary, every woman that's been presented in the Bible has been evil. And that's just so not all right. It's not okay. Tap into that feminine energy. By tapping into that feminine energy, you will enter the chamber of healing. Healing in the divine chamber of the Lady Isis. Okay? Tap into that feminine energy and help yourself heal. Divine destiny. Path of the divine warrior. We are all warriors. We are all divine warriors. And that is why our past was so tumultuous. We had so many problems because they knew we were divine warriors. And they were trying to beat that fire, that spark out of us. Don't let it happen, okay? You keep pushing. You keep being that warrior. But know when to be calm and know when to ignite that fire. It's extremely important to have a balance with that. Truths unveiled. The revelation of Isis. I am giving you the revelation of Isis. Mother of life. Nourishment of the golden grain mother. Nourishment. For this particular reading, it's telling me to speak on what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. I had a hamburger the other day, and I gotta tell you, honestly, I felt really sluggish afterwards because I haven't been eating those kinds of foods. I've been eating more salmon and salads and protein shakes and things of that nature. So to have a little bit of red meat, it didn't do well with my body. Let's just put it that way, okay? So think about the nourishment, what you're putting into your body. Nourishment also means what you're watching, what you're taking in. Like you're watching this video right now. I'm speaking positive things on your life. I wish positive things for you. I want you to heal, grow, and evolve. That is the whole purpose of this channel. Okay, so in your downtime, though, the TV shows that you're watching, the movies that you're watching, just pay attention to what you're feeding your soul as well as your body. All right? Ooh, I get to ring the rattle. Isis's rattle, can you hear it? Ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. Let's hear that again. All right. Isis is ringing her rattle for you. She's giving you the music that you need to go out and dance. All right. Rising Sun, S-U-N. The Divine Solar Child reborn. We are the Divine Solar Children reborn. Tap into that energy. And last but not least, Scales of Balance, Ancient Tantra of the Soul. That goes back to that mother of life nourishment. What are you feeding your soul? It's not just about your body. What kind of music are you listening to? Now, honestly, I have my moments. I'll listen to anything from hardcore, old school DMX to Mozart and Chopin. I mean, I range. I have a wide range. Balance your scales. Figure out what you're feeding yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. What are you choosing to give yourself as nourishment? All right, and now we're going to get a few of the companions here. What do you guys want to tell us to add to this read? Faith and Wisdom. Isis herself came out as the first card. Faith and Wisdom, right? Darkness. Hold on, let me get the other ones out before I continue here. We've got Darkness, Completeness. Okay, I'm understanding. Just a moment. I'll get the rest out. Okay, they told me to stop there. All right, so you have faith and wisdom to get through that darkness. Okay? Once you get through that darkness, you will have completeness. You will be whole. You will complete yourself. And this is a little joke because it's Isis saying you're a genius. Haha. But no, folks, we are all geniuses in our own rights. You just have to tap into what is your thing. What is your thing? You know, I said on another video of mine, you know, not everyone can read cards, but maybe you're a mathematician. Maybe you're a genius at math. Create a channel teaching people how to do math. Maybe you're a genius at putting up drywall. Start a channel to teach people how to do that, home repair and things of that nature, you know. Maybe you're a backyard mechanic. You're not completely certified, but you do know what you're doing. Teach. Anybody can teach if you know what you're doing. Figure out your strengths and then pursue that line if that's what you want to do. Change. That is the entire theme of my channel. It is to help you change, to help you grow, heal, and evolve. All right, everyone. That's it for Isis and her companions. I hope you enjoyed this message. I enjoyed giving it to you. Peace, love, and enlightenment. This is Phoenix Dragon Queen, signing off.